Hello, welcome to episode 457 of the official podcast. It's Jackson here. What's up, guys? We good?
What are you, Bugs Bunny? What's up, Doc? Funny reference.
I could be,
like
yes.
How are you today, Jackson?
So you would be Bugs, and Kaya would be Elmer Fudd. I guess I'd be Daffy Duck, right?
I don't think I'd be Bugs Bunny. Who would I be? I'd be like
okay, I'd be Bugs Bunny.
Tweety. I'd be Tweety. Tweety Bird.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Why not? I'd be a cute little bird.
You would be, I think you'd be Porky Pig, to be honest.
You fucking dick.
I do, though. I really do.
Why?
Yeah,
Porky Pig?
Because you're a stuttering little innocent
Fat
boy.
ass.
Stuttering, yeah, that's the point. And Elmer Fudd's over there saying he's a fat ass.
Yeah.
Lotto.
He's a real fat ass. That's Kaya.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I guess that's fair. I do have a rotund face. I'll give you that.
I have been calling Jackson fat.
Yeah, where did that come
lately
from?
A lot. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure I openly told you I don't know why. Didn't I?
Just instinct is fat? That's the best you can do?
It just amuses me because it is so simple and obviously untrue, and yet I can call you that.
I guess, okay. You're exploring your freedom of speech, I suppose, now that you're an American citizen or whatever.
That is true, fatty.
Yep. I don't mind. You can keep doing that.
Well, speaking of freedom of speech, I think I have our first topic here, if you guys don't mind.
Yeah,
can I guess what it is? Well, wait, no,
Sure.
you said freedom of speech.
What did you hear?
So what I think you want to talk about very much is the country that chose an AI bot as their elected leader.
No,
Oh,
but that also sounds funny, though.
I'm shocked you weren't all over that. I got to look up which country it was, but I saw glancing news
Is
of
their
it.
new
Thought it was
leader?
hilarious. As like a elected representative for them, yeah. It's a literal fucking chat GPT bot that they use to make decisions in their fucking government.
Like to leader AI?
Let's see.
Albania.
Albania, yes, thank you. I only glanced at the headline. But yeah, Albania, as of this month, has made a presidential decree that they're going to have an virtual AI minister that is going to just look over stuff and give advice to the government.
Prime Minister Edi Rama presenting the bot as a symbol of his government's push for transparency and innovation.
Ah, yes. AI, transparent.
Yeah, very good idea, Albania. You go. This will turn you around. Great idea.
The bot named Diela, which means sun in Albanian, as in like the sun, and depicted as a woman in traditional Albanian dress, will help tackle corruption and public spending. Oh my god, it actually is like a deep-faked woman on screen.
One of the first things that happened with it, I don't remember the details, but they were like raising concerns about it, and the AI responded like, "No, guys, you can trust me. I would never lie to you."
The tool controlled by the like corrupt government. Yeah,
exactly. It's
fine.
being controlled by the government. That's the funniest part. Who's plugging in the prompts? Sure. It's the government. It's so
Don't worry,
funny.
guys. You can trust it. It's not us. So some like government official in a dark chamber just playing around
Here's
with
a
AI
quote.
prompts.
I assure you that I embody such values as strictly as every human colleague, maybe even more, added the artificial persona. She's talking about, she starts, the Constitution speaks of institutions at the people's service. It doesn't speak of chromosomes, of flesh or blood. It speaks of duties, accountability, transparency, non-discriminatory service. Ugh. Imagine having a fucking AI ChatGPT leader and you're like, hey, we all voted for this thing, and it goes, no, I cannot handle that request. I'm sorry, you've been reported. Your account is now restricted.
Speaking though,
all right, Jackson, shut up. I just can't fathom anyone thinking it's a good idea when only how many months ago it was recommending putting super glue in cheese pizza and all that other shit.
You need a hot, like, chamomile tea, buddy. Your throat is ripped up.
Oh, is the mic broken?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
The AI got him.
He just sounded sad.
He sounded like he was crying.
Okay, we'll
what
let
kind
him
of
fix it.
technical issue with your microphone makes it sound like you're actively crying?
Yeah. AI created. By the way, they don't even have like a cool robot or anything. It's literally just a bitch on a screen, like a deep faked woman. If even that, maybe they just filmed an actual woman and dubbed it.
To go back to what Andrew was saying about how like Albania is, or the AI president or AI official of Albania is saying like there's nothing in the constitution that says that you need a certain amount of chromosomes or whatever. Like, could you elect someone with Down syndrome, for example, in like America, or is there some kind of provision against certain conditions from being elected?
I mean, doesn't it say you have to be of sound mind and body or something? They were
but
trying to impeach every president for this, like the last two.
Yeah,
Biden
but it would
and
be
now
really
Trump.
bad optics if you impeach someone for having Down syndrome. That's kind of mean.
Yeah, I'm just saying there is a rule on the books technically, but we don't even use it for fucking corpses like Biden, who was reanimated and like exhumed at the time. So I mean, you could definitely run as a
Yeah, so if enough people elected or chose to vote for someone with Down syndrome, that there would be no issue with them. Well, no issue with them, becoming the president. Like nothing standing in the way.
Technically, I guess not. I was gonna say I recognize the Albanian flag. By the way, my first girlfriend's family hated me because I was Turkish. They hate Turks.
Was she Albanian?
Very deeply. Yeah, the Albanians. So,
is there beef between Albania and Turkey?
Do you think the AI would be fair against me as a Turk, or would it be like must destroy?
Well, if it's programmed by Albanians, is it going to have all their prejudices in there? Like they're gonna run the if else code and see, oh, if Turkish, give 10 times the punishment, 10 times the sentencing.
Well, they probably just rent a fucking thing from ChatGPT. It's probably just ChatGPT Plus running on an API key that they're renting for $200 a month on taxpayer money.
I'm sorry, Kaya, but in that situation, I am absolutely team Albania, just based off like their flags entirely. Just based on the flag, Albanian flag, I think is like top 10 flags in the country. In the world.
It is a cool flag. I have nothing against the flag.
Yeah, but
sure.
I'm selling out our friendship. In loyalty to Albania.
That flag is the like flag of a supervillain team in a video game, like a made-up country that's going to destroy you if you don't save the world. Holy shit!
It looks awesome. I love that.
They are the bad guys in history. Like, my God, look at that flag and tell me that they're on the right
just
side.
Like a two-headed bird. It's cool.
It's a blood red background in front of a fucking two-headed phoenix. Like, that's the most evil supervillain Command and Conquer shit I've ever seen. I love that.
Yeah. Like Space Empire stuff.
Yes. These are the guys who roll in the beginning and they're like, we'll be taking over from here. And it's like really bad, cheesy European accents. I love it.
That's the kind of flag that would make me patriotic.
Aw.
Well, what I was saying before I was sent to the Matrix for my digital crimes is, we're only how many months away from ChatGPT just recommending that people outright kill themselves or give horrible advice, and yet now a country is already appointing it as part of their government. It just seems like an incredibly stupid idea.
It's just, I mean, it's just a PR stunt, I think, from the sounds of it. I doubt it actually has any considerable effect on the country.
Well, I would imagine,
like, hey, look at Albania. We're so cool. We use AI.
Look at our flag.
This doesn't sound like a PR stunt. This sounds like a lolcow country stunt. Is Albania a lolcow country? Chat? Are they like Iran?
See, his Turkish biases are coming through now. He's trying to discredit them for their incredible technological creations.
None of us have given a fuck about Albania until this very discussion. I think Albania may just be one of those countries where it's like, yep, it's there. Okay, moving on. Thank you, Albania.
There's code on the screen here. Deployment temp. Oh no, it's just JSON. Never mind. I thought we could decipher the Albanian lady code, but
the Albanian lady code is my favorite sequel to the Da Vinci Code.
It's built into all of the women of Albania.
Enio Caso, head of the Department of Artificial Intelligence and Cryptocurrency Licensing, chose the AI minister Diela, whose name means son in Albanian, during a conference. So this guy controls the AI, and the AI is totally impartial, though.
So okay, so it's just him. It's just a literal sock puppet speaking through that guy.
Not even. This is like the lamest version of the Wizard of Oz. Like this guy behind the curtain, but he's just a bald Albanian.
Don't pay attention to the bald Albanian behind the curtain. Look at the pretty woman in traditional garb. Yes. Oh,
God,
man.
I feel silly for jerking off to that AI now. Now that I know it's just an Albanian man behind the scene.
We need to do what has happened with some of those other politicians where they just spam images of porn of that digital woman at different conferences and meetings and government emails and shit. Show 'em who's boss.
It was created earlier this year. There it is. In cooperation with Microsoft. So it is ChatGPT running on Azure. E-Albania, public service platform where she has helped users navigate the site and get access to about 1 million digital inquiries and documents. Ugh, that sounds fucking awful. Rama Socialist Party secured a 4th consecutive term after winning blah, blah, blah. Blah. Oh. Okay, this is really is just a fucking dumbass stunt.
Told ya.
But it's
My
funny.
dumbass stunt barometer was going off.
But it's
It is
funny.
funny.
Yeah.
It absolutely is funny. Was this your thing, or was this the thing that Kai was going to bring up?
This was
No, that
so.
was
This
Andrew's.
is something. Yeah, I saw it, and I thought
This was
for
your
sure
prediction.
Kaya. I thought for sure Kaya was going to talk about it, but I'm surprised that not, because I don't know. Kaya just loves bullying AI and all that shit. So here we
Yeah,
are.
I mean, that is true, but at the same time, Albania is so not on my radar.
That's
Look,
fucked
They
you're
could
up.
have an
Turkish, I
actual like
thought,
Skynet.
You know, yeah,
Damn, what did that ex-girlfriend do to you?
exactly. Fuck,
Disavowed
she
an
fucked
entire
you.
country.
Not that. Well, she was lovely. Her parents are the ones that hated me. She liked me.
Understandable.
It was a Romeo and Juliet type thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say it sounds like a Romeo and Juliet. They're like mortal enemies, right? Albania and Turkey, like from
Turkey is mortal enemies with everyone.
yeah, true.
So her parents
Never mind.
pulled a classic. There's no way that you're dating a Turk, and she was like,
Yeah,
"Dad,
literally.
I love him."
Was she just
Literally,
acting
yes.
out by dating you? Did she choose the worst possible thing that would make her parents the most upset? You were her teenage rebellion.
I mean, I don't know. I like to think that she actually liked me, but it is what
No,
it is, I guess.
That's impossible.
You were the bad boy,
Come on
just
now.
a big Turkish.
You were the political move that put her in checkmate to win school senator.
Yeah.
Come on, you know that.
Okay, well, Andrew mentioned spamming porn, which that was going to be my topic. We have
Wait,
to.
well, no, hang on a minute. Wait. Did we swap topics this episode? Because
Did we?
that sounds like
Oh,
something
yeah.
I would bring.
Maybe.
What the fuck? Jackson, you need to swap topics with yourself and do a topic that only you would do.
Well, I've definitely done that.
Yeah, something about Australia.
Yeah. Or Legos
Right.
or Star Wars or dinosaurs. The unique ones. The ones we haven't heard before.
Wow.
That's me. I'm never the one that brings up dinosaurs or Lego. That's always you guys.
Yes, you are.
You
Dinosaur
literally gave
Lego
me
man.
Dino
What?
homework. What do you mean? Jurassic
Yeah,
Park.
okay.
I literally forgot the name of the franchise.
Dino homework.
You did.
All right, what was your thing?
Well, okay, so there's a genocide happening again.
Oh, okay.
My friends.
Jesus, all right, well, I thought this was about porn.
Yeah.
It is. So, as you guys recall, people fled Twitter when Elon bought it, and they fled to
Mhm,
Mastodon. And they
Yes.
realized, okay, Mastodon is fucking boring and nobody uses it, so they fled back to Twitter. Then they fled to Threads, and they realized, this sucks, this is a lame echo chamber, nobody uses it, and they fled back to Twitter. Then they
Yep.
fled to Bluesky.
Bluesky.
Blue
Yeah.
sky.
And now they're realizing, oh no, you guys, Elon Musk is a fascist, but I think Blue Sky is also run by fascists because they have banned, drum roll, rape porn.
No!
The
never
user
using
base-
Blue
My
Sky ever again.
favorite.
Waste of time. I'm out. Fuck
That's
this.
all-
Deleting my account.
the only reason I go there is for the rape porn.
I had 4 different bookmarks on my desktop, and they were all just labeled Bluesky, rape porn, comma, Bluesky, like just nothing but that all over. So now there's no point.
So they announced this, and then so the rumor starts. By the way, I don't know if you can see my screen, but this is going to be a series of just Blueskis that we're going to make fun of.
Is that the colloquial term? They're Blueskis?
That, or like I heard skeets, which is so nasty sounding.
Why don't we just call them rapies?
Jackson, you can't do that. That's not allowed.
My bad.
Jackson is a visionary.
I just had a banger rapey.
All right, here's the first rapey.
It's got 100 rapes.
Twitter was getting back into you. Twitter was getting back into you, Jackson.
Oh yeah.
All right, here's the rapey. The first rapey by Anna Valence.
Not good phrasing when we're talking about rapies.
Anna Valence, by the way, is the person who wrote all those articles saying I shoved the controller up my ass and played Fall Guys with children, and it was hot.
The person, the one who wrote all the articles on the gaming website where it was like how I explore BDSM in The Sims and shit like that.
Literally, yes.
Yeah,
and has
I remember that. That was a long time
talked
ago.
about his like fetish for violently raping cis women in the streets and stuff. Says, can confirm this is a new change. Not good. So this begins the ominous. This is like the point in the. Have you guys seen the Conjuring movies? This is like where the kid first gets haunted. Not good. Bluesky banning non-con, which for those of you not in the know, as all 3 of us here are, I'm sure, non-consensual. Yes,
non-consensual. Everyone say it together. 1, 2, 3. Non-consensual. Jackson.
Yay.
Jackson. No.
I've been infected by the Bluesky virus.
Yeah.
Bluesky banning non-consensual might force me off the platform. Sorry, folks. You know how it is. Half of the point of my VTubing career is creating lesbian dubcon. I've been told that stands for dubious consent.
Yes.
/ non-consent.
Because it's a... Wait. Dubcon, so this is like a sliding scale of consent.
Hi there,
Yes.
local hentai expert here. I'll go ahead and sit in my big boy chair. So non-con is the like softer, politically porn correct term for rape, as we know. But dubious con is that thing you often see in hentai where it's like, oh, you don't want it, but then you start to love it. You know, like you get into it.
Yeah, okay. But I thought the entire conversation around these things for the last like maybe 15 years has been that consent is actually very binary. You have to say yes.
Well, we'll get to that. Don't worry. It goes very deep.
So you have to hear no.
Anyway,
Whatever.
in various iterations from giantess / vor to all majestic shield stuff, no nom-con, no ASMR promo, GG.
Nom-con's different? Is nom-con different?
Nom-con is where you eat them without their consent.
What the fuck
That's
is nom-con?
Oh, maybe, yeah, nom-con, actually.
Actually, I'm starting to think that's not a typo, and it literally is like vor, non-consensual vor, maybe.
Could be, yeah. I mean, that's just nature, like animals eating each other.
Yeah, that's just called life, dude. Come on, get with the times. Yeah.
So now they're suspecting, okay, Bluesky is likely preparing to open up monetization options and therefore has to prepare the landing strip that MasterCard and Visa approve of.
There it is.
That's hot.
That's definitely why this is happening behind the scenes. Credit card companies hate any kind of debaucherous porn and pull the plug. That's what happened with Patreon.
You can't use your Visa on Pornhub. That's for sure. I always love these arguments that, like, yes, the credit card companies and such do have an enormous amount of control, but let's not pretend like the credit card companies aren't totally fine with monetizing pornography. All right?
They are and they aren't. There's a big pull from certain websites like Patreon and whatnot. I don't know the details, but I do know that moves have been pulled like this before because of MasterCard and Visa.
Maybe it's just an extreme risk for these companies to accept that when a lot of the pornography in question brings with it a lot of risk. Like we saw with Pornhub itself very recently about how an enormous amount of content on that website was in fact illegal content, like non-consent stuff that had been porn revenge stuff, as well as CP and stuff. It's an enormous amount of risk for the credit card companies to accept.
Yeah. I don't blame the credit card companies at all. It makes sense if they look and they're like, hey, you guys are fucking non-consensually or fucking animals, or we don't want that. Like, I get it, but it also, I don't think Bluesky is doing this out of the kindness of their heart. I think Bluesky got told by Visa and Master, hey, we won't accept this, and they went, okay. Because that's how it happens with most of these companies.
Yeah, 100, yeah, absolutely. And also, like, Bluesky hasn't banned pornography in general, right, Kaya? It's just this, one of these specific
literally
types.
just rape, and we're going to get to that too.
Yeah.
Somebody asks Valence, by the way, so how come Twitter still allows literally anything? And he says, well, because Elon is the richest person on the planet, he can get away with it. Bluesky can't yet. Maple Rapies says, Bluesky blackout, Sunday, September 21st to Saturday, September 27th. Stand with not safe for work creators and against censorship. Show them how many came here to escape arbitrary censorship. Reblock to Sharon announced the blackout. Hashtag
that always
Bluesky
works.
blackout 2025.
That has always worked. That has always worked from the beginning of time with internet websites. Remember all the YouTube blackouts that totally made change? Remember all the Twitch blackouts that totally made change? Blacking out websites. The Reddit blackouts. Oh, those changed the website forever. Internet blackouts are the dumbest goddamn thing imaginable. They never work. Ever.
It's also like, I know this is a gross simplification of what they're talking about here, but it's just very funny to imagine a week-long blackout in favor of rape porn.
Yeah.
Come on.
I know. What a hill to die on, by
Choose
the
your
way.
hills. Choose
What's
your
the
hills.
website gonna do? Oh no.
I also like to.
no.
We came here to escape arbitrary censorship. Is the people that only like came here from Twitter because Twitter wasn't censoring the people they don't like enough. This also spilled over to Reddit, by the way. Here is somebody saying, "I'm fine with banning depictions of rape and CSAM," and has -2 down dudes. So that was
CSAM
not
is
a
lolly, by the
popular
way, in this particular instance.
Yeah. Oh, is this a browser window? Yes. So Bluesky says, thank you for the 14,000 people who shared feedback on our community guidelines. We're updating our rules for clarity, strengthening enforcement, blah, blah, blah. Somebody says, Tumblr lost 99.7 of its value doing shit like this, LMAO. Let's go speedrun. Kill your web %.
Just go to a fucking porn site if you want to goon. Like, I just...
Yeah. Tumblr,
Come on.
Tumblr's different because Tumblr, from what I remember, banned all pornography, which is what destroyed the website, not just specific stuff.
Well,
I really
can't
feel
go
like
to a
these
different
websites, like trying to force pornography onto these websites and being so like unobtrusively angry whenever the social media websites don't accept you just inserting pornography in every social space. Like we call these places the public squares of the modern era, and yet like there's this extreme push to accept just like extreme pornography in these town squares, more or less. Like this website's set up for this. Just go to porn sites if you want to engage in pornographic stuff.
They don't want to go to porn sites. The whole point is to shove this in normal people's faces. It's like an aggression thing.
Well, that's my point.
Almost. It's a dominance thing. You can't tell this person, hey, if you want to see rape hentai, there's websites for that. They want to be like, no, I want to be able to use the same website as like Senator AOC. I want that. That's where I want to goon. I'm serious with you. And also keep in mind that like half of these people, they are artists. So you can't tell an artist, okay, just go to like Fur Affinity, which is a website exclusively for artists, for furry artists, because they don't get any business there. They want to be on these websites where there's normies and gooners who are eventually going to potentially become their pay pigs and like send them $100 on Cash App for a drawing of like a hyena eating you.
We should flip the script. We should flip the script and go to these extreme porn websites and try to post normal stuff. Hey guys, just took a photo of me with my wife and kids at the park having a lovely picnic.
Oh no, don't do that.
Sick fucks.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Here's
don't
the lunch I had.
Your wife and kids on those websites.
Okay, not that. But hey guys, just made a delicious roast chicken. Check it out. What do you think?
They'd probably still goon to it.
These fucking gloving videos and shit.
Yeah, they still actually goon to it. Here's another rapey tweet. I'm so sick of my life being too disgusting to post about online. Inevitably, it'll be censored by the platform eventually. This stuff actually happens, but instead of do anything else, why not just censor the people who reclaim their life through portrayals of abuse? Good grief. Hashtag cherry post.
Do that. Just do it on fucking rape websites then, not actually like the center hub for communication. I don't know. If I went to like a town square or, you know, a public space and I just hung up pictures of like rape, yeah, I'd be fine with the police coming around and kicking me out and being like, hey, you can't do that in a public space.
Just like in the middle of the town square on like you climb on the water fountain. With gay furry porn. Yeah.
But here's the funny part, Jackson. Here's the funny part. They don't even have those town square protections. For example, there's town square leeway things that you can do. If I'm in my house and it connects to a town square, I can be naked in my house with my windows open. That's not against the law. It's my own private domicile. But on Bluesky and all these other websites, their terms of service explicitly says we can kick you out. The end. There's no like infrastructure. There's no public community here. It is their platform. If they want to ban something, they can do it with impunity and not give a fuck.
I guess that's still their argument, though. These people's argument is that they're being quote unquote censored, which is, you know, censorship has become such a historically bad concept.
And if you want to be on the side of this is censorship, then fine. The website is allowed to censor you. That's their terms of service. They can do it all they want. There's nothing you can do. It's really not some great
injustice. Like if the government was censoring you from thinking thoughts or putting you in jail for enjoying in this situation fantasy rape porn, then yeah, I would have an issue with that as well. But if it's just like this private website or this public area no longer wants you to stand there and scream about or show pictures of rape porn, then yeah, I get that. I understand the desire to keep these kind of places clean.
Bluesky has this reputation now as just a loser website where like liberals go to live in an echo chamber and just share porn and that's it. I'm not joking. Like that is literally just all it's known for on every other website is what are the Blueskys up to, and everybody just laughs at them. And this is why maybe they're trying to clean up. I don't know.
From what I knew, we had this discussion a long while ago with some other websites where it's like if you don't fit in on the main platforms, you'll find like groups of people who will never fit in there. So like Mastodon, for example, Mastodon was certain people who just wanted to be extremely political in distasteful ways and racist and whatnot for a lot of people. And I think Bluesky just happened to be the people who were like, I want a drama-free Twitter. Okay, so you just want Twitter-free Twitter. And then it's just a bunch of people hanging around just complimenting each other and circle jerking all day. And nothing happens.
Yeah, it's just the Gap thing. Like Gap was like, okay, you're censoring us conservatives. We're gonna make our own website, and it quickly devolved into the like UFOs kidnapped Obama, and Obama is a monkey. Like over and over and over and over and over and over, and it was just an echo chamber of like Michelle Obama is a man. This is just a left-wing version of that. It's just a like schizophrenic echo chamber that now they are left with this mess in their hands. The Bluesky. Who the fuck owns Bluesky again? Wasn't it Jack Dorsey or my?
Obama.
It's Obama and Elon together. Yeah.
The aliens created
Obama. It's Big Mike. Anyway, next rapey. Sigh. Why can't we have nice things? Talking about rape, by the way. I know for a fact this is going to be horribly misinterpreted and over-enforced to censor queer voices and trauma/catharsis vent pieces. I'm so pissed right now. I knew Bluesky was gonna kick us in the pants too, but I thought we'd have another year at least? Fuck.
God, I can't imagine getting so emotional over pornography.
Yeah, that's not porn that you're talking about. If you want therapeutic groups or discussions and content, that's not pornographic.
Therapy?
Like, there's a difference.
Their argument is that this is a God. Their argument is it's like a slippery slope.
I don't go jack off to hot women's asses and then sit there and go, that really helped me deal with my anxiety. Like, it's different. They're different things. This is weird.
Well, you have to
You're
try.
Weird.
I don't think there's any issue. There's no issue with enjoying non-con stuff. Like plenty of women do, and that's fine. That's their fetish.
Why is Kaya giggling? Hang on, Jackson. Why is Kaya giggling?
Why are you giggling?
I made this one a little bigger because it made me giggle when I saw it. Okay, you guys ready?
Sure.
Where does this leave unwilling Vor? Ah, yes. Stopping abuse by considering the non-existent feelings of fictional characters.
Mm-hmm.
I always think it's funnier.
That old chestnut.
I will never fall for the emoji scam. I hate you stupid kids and your overuse of emojis, because everyone knows emoticons make everything funnier. And the fact he punctuated that statement with a displeased emoticon face is so much funnier than any emoji.
Well, that's what's the creepy part too, by the way. It's like, okay, well, is this like a teenager writing this?
God, yeah, it's not the
is
best
this like
argument
a
to make.
15-year-old being angry that they weren't unwilling vor?
Probably.
But Jackson, I don't want to let your point go, Jackson, because you are correct. When done in a fantasy setting, that kind of stuff is healthy and normal. Thoughts of that are very, very common, especially among women. But the problem is that these people, a lot of people don't want to see that. A lot of people don't want to be exposed to that, because for a lot of people, that's not a good thing to see.
It shouldn't be on a public platform open to the entire public.
Exactly.
Like I would say that about like normal pornography as well, like just general penis and vagina, or even like softcore pornography of like tits bouncing around. Like it's a public platform. Let the public platforms dictate what's allowed on their platforms based around like social norms. That's fine.
I've told you from the very beginning. Go to your porn
sites.
Haven't I? This is like this Discord porn channel argument again, like where I was befuddled that people would yap at me like, Kaya, why doesn't your server have a porn channel? I don't know, because I don't want one. Go to like literally any other server. Like, can't I have like one server on this app that doesn't have porn or a meme channel? I don't want a goddamn deep fried meme channel or porn. How badly a cartoon character gets treated isn't the problem. The problem is that the people might be jacking off to impure thoughts. Literally, who gives a shit, you insufferable, God-fearing fucking wimp? Go back to the kids' table. So they're getting pretty worked up now. They're not happy at all.
I just couldn't imagine caring this much about porn in general. Any porn. Where like, if I'm not allowed to watch a specific type of porn on a specific type of website, I freak out my entire week through, and then I'm ranting endlessly about how much of a pussy you are for not liking it. Like, come on, get help.
People are so terminally online that they establish an entire life. Well, no, it's not porn brain. It's people are so terminally online that they establish an entire life on one platform, and the instant that platform changes slightly to be something they don't want, they act as if the sky is fucking falling. You could have people who are porn brains seeing this news and going, oh, okay, I'll just go to one of 7,000 other websites. But these are the people who want to make it like it's a big life-changing fucking dilemma.
Because it's not their identity.
Deal. Yeah, I was going to say, porn brain people make porn their identity. Like, they literally cannot exist without thinking about porn, because it is such central to their entire identity.
You know how there's like a whole thing about deaf people where there's like deaf and then there's capital deaf? There's like deaf people who don't want medicine to cure their deafness because it's their identity. And same thing with like ADHD people and autistic people. I'm autistic. I'm deaf. I don't want to be cured. I'm into non-con. This is who I am. You're being racist by discriminating against me.
Yeah. It is those people. This is exactly what we talked about either last episode or 2 episodes ago, where it's you need more of a life outside of your fascinations and fixations. And because of the internet giving you 24/7 nonstop content involving them, people make it their whole life. You can watch porn, you can have dark fantasies, you can be into a billion things, but you need a life. You can't make that your entire personality. It's not good. It's not a good thing.
It would be like if I made like Lego and dinosaurs and Star Wars my entire personality.
Well, you've already done that. That already happened.
Yeah, that would be weird.
But no, you're talking about the people you see at fucking conventions all the time. If you go to an anime convention, there is such an abundance of socially awkward and uncultured people who show up and their entire life is, I watched every single episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, cool. Well, this is my favorite character, and I relate to this one. And they did this in this one It's like all they have to say, because that's their life.
So that's my point, though. Like, would I care if Twitter came out and said no more conversations on Twitter about Lego? I'd be like, okay, that's a bit weird, but I also don't care. I'll just go somewhere else to talk about Lego.
Jackson will go to where he goes every Sunday night, which is the Lego.com forums in the 13 and older section. He had his parents make him an account with their permission.
I'd be very pissed off if the Lego forums banned talking about Lego, though, so maybe Bluesky have a point.
Okay. There is a limit. Like, if you're Lego.com, you can't go banning Legos, you know? But,
yeah, so maybe if Maybe if Bluesky had the reputation of being actually rapeski, then yeah, maybe they have a point here where like you've just destroyed the entire identity of the website. I don't know.
man.
I don't know enough
Well,
about
I mean, that is
Bluesky.
kind of the reputation, yeah. Sorry to say. This one says, remember, you can draw non-consensual murder all day and night. For now, that would also be next. You just better not be getting aroused by it. Just another company run by cowards and ghouls, happy to build their dogshit service off creatives' backs, then throw them under the bus.
Dude, if you were actually getting aroused by even just like fake murder, I'd be a bit concerned about that.
They say that so casually, like, yeah, you can draw murder. I guess you just better not get aroused by it. It's like, yeah, you better not. I mean, you shouldn't.
Yeah, like if you're the old argument of like GTA, like killing people in GTA leads to violence or whatever is so dumb. But yeah, if you're sitting there actually getting bricked up because you're mowing down people in GTA, yeah, you got a fucking problem mentally. That's some weird shit.
It is certainly odd. I also like how the company is run by ghouls, says the guy jerking off to corpses.
He probably snuck that in there just to get a little stiffy. Like, ooh, ghouls.
Yeah.
Ooh, hang on a minute.
Dead bodies. Yeah.
He puts on the monster mash whenever he wants to bang. Just gets him in the mood.
I'm gonna keep posting my freak, nasty, yuck, gross out porn, and if the fucks running this website got a problem with it, they can lick the brownest stench of my asshole.
Account banned
yes.
5 minutes later.
That's who I want in my public squares.
Well, I don't care. Like, who cares? Okay, we're off to a big part of this issue, which is who cares about you? No one cares about you. You are not special. You are not interesting. You are not unique. Thank you, random person who says they're going to keep posting random porn until they get banned and no one even remembers their account existed. People think they're important. It's insane.
Yeah, I doubt Jack Dorsey is like worried about this. Oh no, we're losing like 0.5% of the worst degenerates on this website. You're gonna stick around, you bitch.
The person whose username is, and I'm reading it verbatim, foul-smelling creature, is going to keep posting gross out porn until we have to ban them. Oh, fuck, our shareholders are going to not be happy. Who cares? No
By
one
the way,
cares.
creature really wants you to lick his brownest part of his arsehole.
By the way, I was going to do that in private later, but yeah.
Keep in mind, the whole threat here is, you guys can kiss my ass, Bluesky. I'm going to take my business elsewhere so you and your soulless corporation get none of it. I'm going to go to Twitter.
And I just imagine like Mr. Burns and Smithers are the ones running this, and Smithers comes in and he goes, sir, we just made the changes to Bluesky. And Burns is like, excellent. How many users do we lose? And Smithers goes, 100. And then they look at the user count total and it's fucking 600,000. Like no one cares.
So insignificant.
No one gives a shit.
I mean, yeah, them leaving Twitter has really made no difference to Twitter at the end of the day.
Not at all. Like you guys, I don't know if it was you guys, but I remember getting shit for it when I said that like Elon, if anything, underpaid for that website because he didn't buy a service. He bought a drug. Like,
yeah,
Chad is right. This is total Elon victory. Like, yeah, he's always going to get his fucking degenerates back. Sorry, you're going to come back crawling through broken glass to draw your fucking gore vor. Man, I just want to draw my stupid little drawings of sexy fictional men in entirely fictitious scenarios. The site's leadership has bent over backwards to support outright fascists. But my silly drawings of fictional men with funny spiral eyes and their cocks out are unacceptable. Okay, cool. Bluesky. Cool. Known for being cool fascist friendly. Damn it.
I don't understand what them objecting to certain content has to do at all with fascism. I mean, like, again, it's money.
If you ever slightly disagree with anything to do with these people, it is fascism, I'm afraid.
It's literally just these guys.
It's fascism.
Bluesky has two types of people. These guys and old liberal hags, like 50-year-old women that watch like Stephen Colbert. That's it. No one else.
Is there overlap? Like, are those 50-year-old hags also into non-con rape porn?
I mean,
there's
sure
a Venn diagram
because they read Smut's book, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's people throwing baby temper tantrums because they can't self-reflect and go, okay, I am interested in something that is very controversial and often not acceptable in many places. What?
Public places.
You mean that they're not accepting it here? How could they? Like, get some fucking self-reflection, guys. Look at what you're talking about.
If you're posting that shit on a public website where anyone can go on to and reasonably see the things that you're posting, yeah, there should be limits. There should be limits. This is what these specific websites are designed for, like the rape websites where you can go enjoy your particular form of fucked up shit, just like anyone else.
And again, it's not even that broad. Again, it is a publicly owned or a privately owned website. If they say it's not allowed, that's it. There's no argument. There's no protesting. There's nothing. It's their platform. They can do anything. Leave if you don't like it. That's all there is to it.
It's also not like, it's just not fascism, I'm afraid, guys. I'm sorry, but it's not. And it does such a disservice to the word, even though that word has been completely Bluesky.
Well, ironically,
over the last
what's
10
funny,
years.
it's not fascism, it's capitalism. It's literally capitalism. It's MasterCard and Visa or whoever other sponsors they want going, hey, we really don't like this content. And Bluesky, as many other websites before, I think Patreon was a huge one, said, yeah, we're not going to have this content anymore. We need money. We want money. It's that simple.
I remember back when I was making that porn game, like a few years back in 2020. I remember the big drama on Patreon at the time was that they banned any form of like blatant incest in whatever games that were promoted on the website, basically.
God damn it. Why'd you remind me? Fuck.
Like, yeah, go to incestgames.com or something if you want to play that. That's fine.
incestgames.com.
Seeing the outcry of the porn community was one of the first times where I was like, holy shit, this community is just not mentally well. Like, there is so much extreme outrage over this stuff, like actual murderous outrage over not being allowed to jerk off to incest on this specific website.
We need to have a frank sit down with the mid-20-year-olds of the modern internet, and we need to explain to them that back in the day, Kai and I will know this, Jackson, maybe plug your ears and not listen, but Kai and I will know this. Back in the day, the internet was not centralized at all. There wasn't just 10 websites where 95% of all the traffic went through. You didn't have to put things on Twitter or Reddit or whatever. You had to find what you wanted and track it down. And what they don't realize is, oh, damn, this one website is down, but these other major public forums like Reddit and Twitter allow it. I can just go there. But like, they don't think about that part. You don't have to stay on one website.
Like I said, it's MasterCard and Visa, but also it reminds me of the old Adpocalypse YouTube thing where Coca-Cola was like, hey, could you not put our can of Coke like next to a naked baby in the bathtub?
Fascist.
Like, we're getting shit for this. And, you know, clearly somebody reached out that, I don't know if it was a payment processor or a sponsor, like Toyota said, hey, could you like not promote our RAV4 right next to this guy getting ass raped and then vored? And then they ask again, like, oh, so how come Elon gets away with it? And the answer is because Elon owns the world's like satellite network in all of orbit. Like, because he's the world's richest man. It's just not the same rules. Sorry. Like, Bluesky is maybe 0.5% the size of Twitter.
Yeah, I think it literally is like 0.5% or 1%.
Yeah, they have to play it safer. It's just how it is. Like, when you're growing like they're trying to, you can't have these degenerates running amok and you're like right underneath politicians' posts going, oh yeah, here's me voring you, representative.
God, that's hard.
Did I read this one? Whatever. Okay. So another. This is bad and intentionally vague, as in banning non-con is how you enact a wide-reaching not safe for work porn ban without saying you are. This will affect BDSM, rough play, hypno/MC, tentacles and monster fuckers, age difference, incest, transformation, ABDL, and more I can't even think of. Cloaking yourself in the language of protecting abuse survivors and keeping it a space open for consensual adult expression while essentially banning kink. Blah, blah. Okay, okay, here's the philosophical. All right, are you guys paying attention? This is like one of those thinkers. A foot fetish picture. A man is getting his feet rubbed, but the person doing the rubbing isn't smiling. He doesn't seem happy to be doing that. That's non-consensual sexual content, and you will now be banned. Spanking. The person getting spanked seems awfully upset. that's not consensual. Banned.
Yeah,
Okay, this is all of these are from the
The
same
end.
person, by the way. Like, scroll up. Like, I've seen this one person post about 50 tweets at this point from all your
Yeah.
pictures.
Well,
Like, you're spending a lot of brain energy on this shit.
no, it's just 5.
I
of
don't
their
know
tweets.
what the argument is here. He's going, hey, think of all these scenarios where someone's not consenting to a sexual act. That's going to be banned. It's like, yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
what they meant.
That's what they said. What's your point?
Well, he's
Go to
saying like if you're
rapey.com.
spanking a girl and she sheds a tear and she's like crying mascara, ooh, is that non-consensual? No, like
If
we all know what
if she
rape
doesn't
means.
consent to it, then it's not. If she does,
Yeah.
then it is. It's that simple. You know? Fuck.
Just in all of your art, just draw a little speech bubble above her saying, I consent, and then we're good.
That actually would work, to be honest. Yeah.
It would work. It would work.
One of you, I
But
want
also,
one of
it
you
wouldn't
to,
work for them because they don't want her to consent because they're rape fetishists.
I
Yeah.
want one of you to describe this image on screen.
I can't. All the
Okay, I'll
blood's gone to
describe
my
it if
penis.
Jackson. I'll describe it if Jackson reads it. So we have a buxom, femme fatale, white furry woman in a black cocktail dress, but there's a secret. She's hiding a secret under that Catwoman style dress, and it's what appears to be 3 bodies, 3
Oh,
bodies
that's what it is.
inside of her giant vor style stomach.
It's her
Or
ass. She's facing the other
or
way.
ass, yeah,
Her
or
whole
coming
body,
out of her
she's a
ass.
slug.
The anatomy is almost impossible to discern on this, but what you have is the top half of like a hot furry woman and the bottom half of like a fucking eldritch creature straight out of H.P. Lovecraft's Bloodborne.
I thought it was like just a massive writhing tumors. Basically, it's not very attractive. I'll be completely honest.
Mhm.
The tweet says, "Good luck and God bless." To the moderator who had to figure out the consent situation on this. Yes.
What? Why are you? I don't. Why are you poking the bear? I don't get it. Like, look, my art could be consensual. It could be not. Like, what's your point? What are you trying to say? It's so
It's
weird.
a Rorschach test. I
Hold
can't
on.
tell if there was consent involved or not.
It's an assessment test for the moderator. It's their first assignment.
Wait till they decide what's consensual, non-consensual. Art took me like 15 years and a therapist for me to figure it out. Get your asses in line, B-Sky.
Dude, I mean, consent should not be that hard to figure out. That's a bit of a self-report, is it not?
I like
really
the
love your
implication
idea,
that their
Jackson.
therapist helped with this. Like, yeah, you know, maybe
Yeah.
you're into rape. You know, look,
Yeah,
I
maybe
know
you
you
were
got
raped.
molested when you were 4, but have you considered that, like, that was good? Question mark?
Yeah, that you actually enjoy it and you should masturbate exclusively to that kind of porn.
I really like your suggestion, Jackson. All these artists just need to add a single speech bubble that says "I consent" to everything they draw. It's that simple. It fixes everything.
Well, I would prefer Bluesky just make that illegal too, just to hear them crash out over that as well.
Saying that you consent is illegal on Bluesky? What the fuck is wrong with you, Jackson?
Well, no, that's rapeski.
Ugh. But
Into
no,
that.
like, again, fantasy is fine. These people, I don't get these people because fantasy is fine. It is normal and natural to have these kind of fantasies. It's been proven through psychology for fucking 70, 80 years. But they don't want it to be safe fantasy. They want it to be real and thrust on people. That's not okay. That's
I
not
decided
good.
to look up the artist that they were shouting out there.
Why is that my profile picture in the top left?
I was
Don't
about
worry
to ask
about
that
that.
same question.
Have you been on Bluesky acting as me? That's so fucked up. What have you been doing?
He's been liking all these posts.
I don't
What have
know.
you been doing? Go to
I
my
made this
fucking page, you son of a bitch. What have you been
Well,
posting?
I'm trying to figure
as
out
me?
how.
What's
I
your
don't even know what
Addy
the fuck
on
this means.
MapQuest? What the fuck
7
does
months
that mean?
ago.
Oh, we were doing
Yeah.
criminally stupid, and I made this because one of them
Kaya,
mentioned
click
it.
likes. Kaya, click likes right now.
Yeah,
click
yeah, what have
likes.
you been liking?
Oh,
I haven't used
I thought
it.
you were going to be liking all these posts.
I mean, if you want
Yeah,
me
you-
to. Wait, where did it go?
No.
Oh yeah,
This
look
is a
at
public
that tummy.
declaration that this is a public declaration that whatever my account does on Bluesky is not me.
Oh, fuck.
This is fucked up. You've got me on Rapesky. I hate this.
Rapesky.
Oh,
Let's
so
see what
funny.
else. They're yapping about porn bans, Drumpf, sexy wolf thing that's about to eat the smaller sexy guy. This is just furry art. No,
It's someone who's
furry
spending
bush
too much
tits.
time online.
It's
and also,
all
Yeah,
terminally
hold on.
online people. It really is. It's people making this stuff like their life.
okay,
Oh, Lord.
don't show porn, please. I don't want to.
Show
I
more
was
porn,
just
please.
curious.
I want to.
Everyone's 18 plus here. None of this looks even. Did they already ban it all?
Maybe.
Oh, look, a lot of tweets here. Being into non-con isn't an excuse to be misogynistic. Oh no, the infighting has started. Oh,
no.
Wonderful. They're arguing with each other
Isn't-
now.
Now wait a minute. Isn't part of non-con misogynistic because you're not valuing the woman? Like, isn't that a big part of it?
I unliked the tweet, Jackson, just because I'm
Thank
so
you.
nice.
I don't know how non-con works, like, broadly speaking. I don't know how misogyny works because all women are queens.
It depends on what you define as misogynistic, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no clue.
Yeah.
It's not something that I really care about.
We should ask Albania's AI ambassador what she thinks of this.
Mhm. What the fuck? They made a whole graph. Consensual non-consent in real life. Ugh, this is too much yapping.
Yeah, too much thought process going into these fetishes.
It's people throwing temper tantrums over nothing they can change. They had their platform, they had their circle jerk, they had their little whatever, and now a rule has changed, and they're acting like their life is over. And it's just go back to Twitter, go back to Reddit, go back to websites explicitly made for this.
Just go to fucking
can't get
websites meant
mad.
for porn. I'm so sick of the porn
You
invasion
can't-
of the general web.
You just
Mhm.
can't get mad when a privately owned platform makes rule changes that are, something you have no control over, and when you're part of a group that is widely not accepted. It's just how life is going to be. I make YouTube videos. I hate 99% of the changes YouTube makes. I think the website is extremely fucking incompetent and run by morons, but there's nothing I can do, and there's no other video platforms that have the monetization possibilities, so I
Yeah,
put up with it. I suck it up.
It's also just like you diversify and go to the websites where the
Diversify.
functions that you want exist.
Oh, that's a better idea. So if we're talking about artists who want to make a living, which by the way, Bluesky is not the place to do it. Go back to Twitter. The user base is huge. But all they have to do as well is go, hey, here's my art. If you want, I can draw you non-con. I won't put it on this website, but I can commission it. I'll put it on Twitter. Diversify. Why are you putting
your own
all your
website.
eggs in the Bluesky basket? What's the point?
It's so dumb.
I like that Jackson's getting tagged by people. Great Australian
What?
Pods front page showing recently added podcasts, including work from Carry On Traveling, Zealot on PC.
No! My promotion!
I'm gonna
I'm
get
being
a like.
promoted.
That's funny.
Should I say thanks, mate?
Oh, God. And Friendly Jordy's tagged you.
Oh no, it's a parody.
I don't think it's a parody.
Oh, I didn't see that part. Damn it.
Darn.
All
awesome.
right. Are we done with this topic?
Get on
Yeah,
different platforms.
we can
Don't
be
spend
done.
all your life on one. It's very bad for you and your business. That's the main point. These people need to realize you can't just rely on one website.
Well, yeah, my takeaway from this is also like, not to beat a dead horse, but like if you genuinely are having, I don't know, a bad day over a website banning a certain type of pornography, you really do need help or to go outside or something. That is not a good sign where porn is controlling your life that much.
Let's expand that, Jackson. If you're having a bad day over a website, you need to go outside.
Yep.
Like, that's all there is to it. Social media is the fucking plague and the devil, and it will never reward you more than it hurts you. That's all there is to it. Meet people there, make connections, talk one-on-one, get the fuck off the feeds. They will never help you. They never will help you. And yet people bitching like their life is over this are just already too far gone.
Agreed. All right, my segment for the day. I've come up with a new little thing that I want to everyone to tune into the stream. over on our official Discord for paying
Well, that's
members.
the end of this episode. Thank you guys for listening to the official podcast. We're
running.
done.
We're running.
No, I'm just kidding. Keep going.
I was gonna say, what are you laughing at, Kyle? Are you laughing at Metal Sonic?
I'm liking it.
Whatever. Like whatever you want. I don't give a shit. Like whatever you want on my Bluesky account. People know it's not me. That's all that matters. Yeah, so this new segment is called Downvoted. We're going to collectively, as a community, find the worst online community.
I downvote Jackson.
Each week, we're going to bring a new community to you. You guys can send your suggestions for the worst communities over to the official podcast, yt@gmail.com. And we'll throw up a public kind of voting poll, which will allow you guys to vote on which one out of the previous two communities is the worst one.
Ooh, like a tier list or like a bracket list?
Just like a, yeah.
So I have two questions. Number one, who made the little downvote arrow Reddit graphic?
AI did.
You
Google
son of a
Sheets AI
bitch.
did.
You piece of shit.
Chad.
Number two, and I'm actually asking, did you put our community in here? The podcast community.
No. Yay.
That's not
That
fair.
community's the best. You're such a
We
dick.
have to be in there to at least prove we don't win. If we win, then it proves that we're no better than anybody.
Each week is one contestant. I've selected this week's contestant, but we'll come up with a contestant next week.
Fine.
So yeah, you can send your suggestions to the official podcast, yt@gmail.com, for whatever community you think is the worst. The first one this week that I've pre-selected is r/petfree, a subreddit based around the idea of hating animals or hating pets more so. 71,000 people have signed up to r/petfree.
Okay. Now hang on a minute. I have a story on this one.
Okay.
Back in the day, I was considering getting a dog. I was like, you know what? I don't want a dog. I don't want a pet. Is that weird? Like, I live alone and I'm okay with it. And I checked out our Pet 3, and let me tell you something. I thought it was going to be people talking about like, oh, here's all the stuff that, you know, I enjoy not having with the dog around or cat around or all the things I get to do. You are hitting the nail on the head, Jackson, with it's actually just people who hate animals and want to hate animals.
Unhinged.
Really
it's
bad.
Unhinged.
It's
like,
really
I totally
bad.
I totally get people not liking dogs. I totally get people not liking cats. I totally get people not wanting pets. This is like their entire personality is wanting dead animals, like dead pets,
you would
and people to be
you would think it would be a community of people who want to just talk about like, oh, I don't really have pets or kids, and here's what I do, and here's my activities, and we'll, you know, talk. Maybe it's you meet people who, you know, don't want pets, so you find stuff to do. Nope. It is, here's a picture of my neighbor's dead dog, good riddance. Like, oh my God.
I wish I was the one that killed it.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Really
It's
bad.
like absolutely unhinged. So the description for this subreddit reads, event sub for those who actively choose to live without pets to discuss issues related to other people's pets and or the growing craziness of pet culture. If you don't plan to own pets after your current ones pass or are living with pets you don't own, you're welcome to be here. Post/comments by people who own or love pets are not allowed. So definitely not an echo chamber of any form.
See, if that was kind of jokey, it'd be cute, but the fact they're dead serious is what makes it scary.
It's such a strange dynamic, like that this community exists in the first place. Like a bunch of people have come together to just like wallow in their hatred of other people's happiness.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, and all of them are like people who got scratched by a cat one time when they were 4 and they're still not over it. Like 30 years later. They still have a fucking phobia. They still like, see a cat and they're like, I hate those. One of those things scratched me one time. It's like, get the fuck over it.
It's really
How
not
could
healthy.
other people like cats? One of them hurt me at some point in my life.
Exactly. It should be a community for people who choose not to have pets and want to discuss, oh, I don't have pets and my neighbor's dog barks too much and it's annoying. The end. Like, that's fine. But these are people who are like, God, every person on the planet who owns a cat is the dumbest motherfucker who's ever lived. It's like, dude, calm down.
It gets really weird. This community is very, very unhinged. I've got a bunch of examples we're going to go through to make our case for why this deserves your vote. and next week we'll compare it to a different kind of community that we bring up, and then we'll have you guys in the audience vote which one you think is worse to go on as the reigning contender / champion of the worst online community. So here are some examples from r/pet-free. Number one, we've got a picture of a cute dog, a gorgeous little dog, just staring at a baby, like a family photo on a couch, and it's just the title of the post
the
reads,
cutest fucking photo in the world.
Yeah.
I love the title.
This is from a top 1% poster from r/pet-free. It reads, "How can anyone even allow this in the first place?" And then it's got the subtitle of ethics of pet ownership. And it's just the dog like being rather obedient, just sitting there, just like looking at the baby.
Well, what happened to the baby? It looks like someone ran it over. Like it's disgustingly flat.
you belong on r/baby free.
Child free.
But like it's the cutest fucking photo in the world, and both
it's
of
such
them
a harmless photo.
What's the dog gonna do? It's in the guy's hands. Like, is the dog gonna fucking spring forward and eat the baby's face? Jesus Christ.
I get the whole like pit bull shouldn't be around babies things. Like aggressive dogs should not be around babies, but just instinctively thinking that, you know, this dog is going to execute and kill this baby. Like I would hope more so that the adult in this position knows their dog well enough to know that it's not going to be aggressive around babies.
Some dogs are great with babies.
Yeah. It's not looking at it with any kind of like aggressive instincts anyway. Next
like
one
a
says
border collie, like a young border collie or something.
It is a very clearly not aggressive breed of dog.
I cannot read.
Here we have
what that
another
says.
one from 6 months ago that says
increase your resolution.
Yeah, make it bigger. We can't see it. Come on, Jackson. Come on, Jackson.
Your stream resolution, I mean. There you go.
Come on, Jackson.
There we go.
There you go.
All right. So the post is from a picture from the r/living alone subreddit, and it's just a harmless post that says, "Happy Friday. Here's my foster fail Sherman, a breeded dog, wearing his best ear hat to his vet appointment today. Hope it brings you some joy." And it's just like a beautiful, like a heartwarming picture of a dog at a vet visit with a little hat on his head, smiling. And then the pet-free subreddit has posted this with the title saying, "There's no subreddit that we can enjoy without the addition of these gross-looking creatures and their pet-obsessed owners. What the fuck, man? When I scroll my feed to see another gross-looking creature show up, why do pet nutters need to invade every space and ruin it? Had to leave this sub because of such posts in the encouraging comments like, what a sweet dog."
So the subreddit that the guy posted the dog to is r/living alone. And you would think r/pet-free is just the pet-free version of that subreddit, and that's the entire point, that you go to pet-free to not see pictures of animals for people living alone. But like, it's just it's 7 jumps to aggression. Like, you don't have to be that upset about people posting pictures of their dogs.
Pictures of their pets. Plus, it's r/living alone. Like most people who live alone do like have
That's
pets
a big
for
reason people get pets, so they don't live alone.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, for companionship while you live alone. Also, the person who posted this has a little tag pro-humanity, which is kind of funny. They take this in a weird...
Yeah. Well, no, that's a controversial stance to take. People usually aren't pro-humanity. Most people just don't want to like raise pro-human issues, you know?
On Reddit,
I just think
that's fair.
Well, no, this is a tag from this r/pet-free subreddit. Like, this is something that people on this subreddit can attach to their username, basically, to show that they're pro-humanity. And that's why they're pet-free, because it's some like weird speciesist like ideology where humans are better than pets or animals.
So they discriminate against man's best friend who has helped us survive throughout the millennia.
Yeah, who we literally bred thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago. Like, this isn't a new thing.
This is a comment chain from that thread. It says the top comment says, "Tell me about it. They also invade the r/love subreddit as if pets provide real love. I think they do it to feed their own egos." A reply says, read the reply, Andrew.
Let me. You gotta make it. Can you make it a little bigger? It's like really small.
I don't think I can.
I
can increase.
I can lean forward like a grandpa.
Want me to read it?
Yeah, Kaya, you just read it. It's pretty small on my monitor.
Party Spend Something says, this part gets me so hard, and I'm not sure whether to be more sad or infuriated about it. Like we have failed to connect with each other that hard. Slap face emoji, I think. Facepalm. The other thing that gets me is the blatant disregard for and quite literal shitting all over and destroying nature. But the not real love thing is even more sad than infuriating when thinking about. Yikes, humanity. I can also
an intellectual.
So sorry if that was off.
No, that was good. Yeah, people don't get like people still connect with other humans when they have pets. I don't know what this whole concept of.
In fact,
like
more
we have failed
often,
to connect with each other that hard. Like, what are you talking about?
Pets are a very strong bonding point for people. That's how people make friends. Pets are one of the most common hobby, if not the most common hobby on the planet.
Yeah. And then the original poster replies saying, a mix of sad and infuriated on how these parasites get in the way of my love blocking and ultimately causing division. No, what? Love blocking? Dogs are love blocking? This guy's an incel that feels like... Have you guys have seen this, right? Where like a boyfriend, like his girlfriend will have a dog and he gets jealous over the girlfriend giving the dog love instead of him.
Oh, yeah.
He feels like actually love blocked. By a
or
pet,
the other
which
way.
is actually insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane how you could feel jealous over a pet. I see a lot of pet addicts as love virgins that have never experienced real love with another human. So they assume what they experience with their pet is real love when it's far from it. Does this guy want to fuck pets? Is that what he's saying?
Straight rabbit. Hey, why is it called a rabbit?
The pet propaganda is all over the place, though, and a lot of people are easily conditioned. Next one.
Propaganda. People like it. It's not propaganda. It's not like people have to be told to like dogs. Show a dog to a fucking 2-year-old and they'll lose their mind. Like this, it's not propaganda. It is.
Dogs and pets are cute. Like I'm not even a massive dog
cute. This
person.
is like it's such a red flag when you like. Somebody in their 20s and 30s and even teeny years, you know, like when you show somebody your phone and you go, oh, look at this baby bunny. Look at the baby bunny. Look at him. So cute. And they go, ew. That's such a red flag and such a turn off immediately.
It is.
At least for me, like in a human being.
It is. People on Reddit love to project their insecurities. They love to form communities that are all about, oh, I don't like this thing. But they're not okay with that. They're not okay with just sitting on that info and going about their lives. They have to recruit other people to shout in the internet streets, we don't like this thing. It should be banned and bad.
It's the condescending, enlightened superiority that I cannot stand about these people, like pro-humanity, and acting like they're not the insane ones here, and how we're all wrong.
Like in real life, if these were well-adjusted people, if they met someone who was like, "Oh, do you have pets?" If they were a normal human being, they would just go, "Oh, no, I'm not really interested in having a pet." That's it. The end. But these people write entire fucking college dissertations on why pets are bad for society. It's insane.
Well, I understand when people are a little upset at things like, hey man, look, I got my eyes gouged out by a cat, so I don't really feel comfortable around them. Okay, fair.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Or
fair.
The dog thing specifically, there's like very fair arguments to be made that like dogs are in too many spaces. Like, why is a dog in a restaurant? So why is there like dog dander in my dish
totally
right
agree.
now?
100%. 100%.
And then like some of them, you're not even controlling your dog. Like I'm at the park with my child and it's getting barked at by your dog. Like, can you at least control it or something?
Yeah.
I get all that. But then to log on and make a whole account.
Yeah.
To make an account and like updude each other like, yeah, you stupid fucking Shih Tzu, I want to kill it. Maybe I should poison my neighbor's golden retriever.
There are plenty of annoyances to complain about that are completely valid. Dogs smell like shit a lot of the time. Dogs bark and are loud a lot of the time for no reason. Plenty of people, I would say the majority of owners, do not train their dogs properly. And when they're jumping on strangers or getting crazy or destroying stuff, they're like, haha, he's so funny, instead of going, no, that's bad dog behavior. Don't let them do that. Plenty of things to complain and be frustrated about. But to say that humanity should ditch dogs, that is so stupid.
Or you're actually
dumb opinion.
Or you're actually stupid for feeling love and connection to a pet.
Like, yeah, stupid idea.
Companionship. It's ridiculous. Here, read this one.
Yeah,
Very
Bond.
ridiculous. Okay, I can read this one. Yeah. Lol, I am the same way. I get offended, all capital letters, when forced to see these types of images pop up on my screen without me being able to control and filter them out. I get depressed seeing these things with their gross tongues sticking out. Bad enough I am forced to hearing that most horrid barking sound daily all day long without being able to do anything about it. So when they also pop up on my screen, I get depressed, as I always do when they are around me at all or I hear them. Okay.
Lots to unpack there.
Lot to unpack there, buddy. I need to level with you.
Did you read the reply?
Oh, I'll read the reply.
You read the
Yeah.
reply.
I had to mute so many animal subs that came on here. It was annoying to see cats and dogs, and I'm not kidding. I muted at least 20, if not more, subs about animals.
People care more about muting and blocking animal subreddits than they do rape porn subreddits or rape
Yeah,
porn.
seriously.
It's just, it's so funny to me that it's something they just can't accept. It's like being mad at traffic lights. I hate going to the city and I saw a traffic light and then someone posted a cool picture of New York, but there were fucking traffic lights in it. It's like, dude, this is life. Dogs and cats are not going anywhere and never will. The end. Too bad. Deal with it. Learn to live with it.
And again, it just evokes something creepy in me. Like, really? You hate fucking kittens? That's what you hate? It just gives me like
everyone
real
should hate fucking
creep
kittens.
vibes.
That's not good, but
You
yeah.
should not like fucking kittens.
You should not like
Kyle.
fucking kittens. That's something
That's-
different, but
That's
It just
fucked up,
like-
Kyle.
You know when you listen to a serial killer on a YouTube interview and you get those like an ick, like
Yeah,
an
the ick.
instinctual, like
The ick.
You're like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
it's
That's how I feel when I meet anybody.
extrapolating. Go ahead, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say the same thing. Like, I show you a baby ant eater and you go, ugh. Because like, what? What do you mean,
Yeah.
ugh? That's odd. That is a weird thing to say.
It's people extrapolating bad experiences into just pure cultural hatred. Like, okay, yeah, you may have grown up getting attacked by a dog, or you might have a loud, noisy neighbor dog. That's annoying. That's terrible. That's a bad experience. But what are you trying to accomplish here? Trying to get people to hate dogs? Like, what are you trying to do? It's just stupid. Stupid ideas.
I'm struggling with this pen on the.
What are you doing?
I accidentally turned on the pen. The laser pointer works better. This is for all the cats
Well,
out
now
here
can you
watching
erase
this.
that bottom thing in the bottom left with the fucking pen? Because it's annoying me.
No, I can't. It's there.
Oh my
This
god,
one comes
I hate
from. This one comes from Nice6106. Maybe we should all start carrying Hershey's Kisses with us everywhere. It's not my fault if a dog eats something that I've dropped, or 2 or 3. This guy's just literally talking about poisoning and killing dogs.
Yeah, poisoning dogs. That's a great solution.
29
Also,
upvotes, by
these
the way.
people. These
Keep your
people
animals away
also-
from me!
These people also discredit the fucking work that dogs do. Okay, I get if you don't like pets and you're like, oh, dogs suck. There's so many services and so many things that are only done through dogs. Look at bomb sniffing. Look at therapy dogs. Look at all this shit. It's so stupid. Jackson,
Well, I mean,
you're,
just-
you're like a 5-year-old with that laser pointer. My God.
I know it's fun, but also like just generally taking in a sick level of enjoyment from killing something. Like this guy's an actual sociopath. This is very
Well, the
concerning stuff.
gayest revenge fantasies too. Like, at least fantasize about
Yeah.
the usual shit that everybody else does. Like, oh yeah, I hate that other religion, other race, whatever.
Yeah,
Silly
not
these
dog.
are-
dogs.
These are always the kind of people every time they go on the keyboard warrior and they go, oh, I'll have a Hershey Kiss or 2 in my pocket. That'll show them. And then they go out in public to the dog park with their friends who invited them and they're like, oh, haha, your dog is so cool. It's great. Haha. And then they go home. Those fucking dogs are everywhere. It's so
Yeah.
transparent that they're nothing in real life.
All right,
Jackson?
Tooth nuke.
go for it.
Well, goddamn the laser pointer, man. It's pretty hard to do anything.
I'll move it slowly.
I volunteer at my local shelter. It's hard work, but on a good day, we euthanize about 50 dogs and 100 cats. I feel better knowing that I'm making the world a cleaner and safer space for the rest of us. I hate that. I don't like that at all.
Do you
That's
guys
just mean. Potentially, depending on the size of the shelter.
That's a lot
They're-
of cats a day. God, that makes me so sad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to. Can you skip?
Well, that's
this
why you
one
got to spay.
before it starts
That's why you got to
saying
spay and
slurs?
neuter them. Good job
job.
taking out the trash. Oh boy.
But I don't know
Yeesh.
how you can work with these things. And do you have to pretend to be sad about it? Smiley face. I think it's
Yeah.
only these are all different people, by the way, replying. I think it's
Yeah.
only depressing to keep sheltering and rehoming them. Put them down. The world won't end if a mutt dies. If it was strictly dogs, I would be there every single day, smiley face. God, that sounds amazing. Except I kind of feel bad for the cats. They at least have a small lick of intelligence. These people all need to be put down themselves.
Harming animals and taking enjoyment from it is a very classic sign of psychopathy, like literal textbook.
Serial killer stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. All right, next one. I lived with a bird nutter for many years. Keeping birds as pets should be illegal unless you are rehabilitating them to release back into the wild. They do not belong in cages. They have wings, for fuck's sake. They don't belong in a cage. Dogs are just... They too do not belong inside the home. Dogs should have a job and serve a purpose, like herding or sled pulling or what have you. If they do not perform a trained service, they ought not to be around. They carry diseases, dead and live parasites. They attack people, babies, children, adults, elderly, disabled, wild animals, and pets in the home. There are zero benefits to dog ownership. Their saliva, shedding, skin yeast infections, fur, hair loss, butthole and crotch licking, then licking everyone around them, feces eating. It's disgusting. Well, what about the love they give you? Like, that's the benefit
This
to owning a pet.
This is the first one you've pulled up that I think actually is so close to an argument and then loses it. I think there is an argument to be made of, hey, what's the point of having a pet bird if it lives in a cage all day? What's the point of having a dog if you don't train it? Like, those are good arguments for pet free. That you could have a conversation around. But the problem is that people then launch off of that and go, yeah, it's going to eat your baby and shit in your bed. It's like, okay, too far.
And when
Too far.
when you're kissing it with your tongue, then it's also licked its butthole recently, and you'll get the taste of poopy on your tongue. Yeah,
Ew,
don't lick
poopy
your fucking
tongue.
don't lick your dog's mouth. That's not something that pet owners should do. Obviously, the amount of people
Well, that's
that I
what
know.
that's what a lot of pet owners do, unfortunately. But
Well,
yeah.
that shit is gross. Like, yeah, undeniably so. The amount of people that I know who used to value cleanliness, now they sleep with dogs in smelly beds full of hair and particles of dried up shit around dogs' anuses that fall into bed and couch. They're all very specific and detailed about dogs' anuses and like shit. I've noticed. Like, they don't stop talking about it.
They're so close to good arguments. They are so close to actually representing the subreddit in a positive light. Like, hey, here's all the reasons I don't like pets. But then they always branch off into weird obsessive shit. Like, oh, the dog's gonna shit in my mouth when I'm sleeping. Like, all right, dude, calm down.
The dog has little crumbs of shit around its anus that I can't stop looking at.
Ugh. Imagine French
Oh,
kissing
man.
that ass. Pet owners are weird.
I'm gonna commission someone to draw it just to see how gross it is.
Finally began the process of rehoming my cat. That's the subreddit. That's the post title on r/pet free. And these are some of the answers or responses. Someone says, "Yeah, wanting a clean home is good enough reason to rehome a pet." The next one is, "Living with cats is a whole beast of its own. I truly, genuinely believe that cat people don't enjoy living with those filthy animals, and if they do, well, they're simply not mentally there." Because who the fuck would like to put up with such filthy animals on top of destroyed furniture, ammonia smell, and shit with litter all over? Just disgusting animals all around. And the final one, this one made me mad. I actually cracked my knuckles at this one. They say, "If you can't rehome the cat, there's always an alternative solution. ...
What, give him to a lovely rich family upstate who has a bunch of other cats he can hang out with? Because that's all they were implying. I don't know why that would make you upset.
Well, that would be rehoming. That is what rehoming means.
What I'm saying is that's the only thing they meant, because anything else would be just pure fucking psychopathic behavior. So that wouldn't happen.
Yeah,
you know,
that psychopath response of someone saying, you know, you should execute cats because obviously that's the best thing to do about a cat that needs to be rehomed. Just kill them, please, and send me the video. That had 3 upvotes.
God, you got to leave it to Reddit to fuck everything up, man.
All of these people, I would put them in an oven like Homelander. That's what they deserve.
What if one of them is Homelander, though, and he comes back for you 20 years later?
He wouldn't do this.
I have 2 more.
You know, it's funny, actually. Homelander explicitly would be typing this shit on this subreddit because he's a psychopath.
These people are absolutely unhinged. Next one.
They're all
so
Homelanders.
This was a comment about how annoying it is that people call their pets their babies or whatever. You know how like Facebook posts are like, oh, look what my
Fur
baby did. And it's
babies.
just, yeah, fur baby, shit like that.
Yeah.
Which is, it's harmless. It's nothing like it's cringe or whatever.
Well,
but
now
it's
hold on a minute.
like,
Now hold on a minute. There is a horseshoe to this. There is the side of these people are fucking psychopaths. There is also bad pet ownership, and people who call their animals fur babies are definitely going to be more likely to be the people like, oh, I walk him in Walmart
yeah,
because
shit
it's
like that.
cute, shit like that. Yeah.
There's a weird level it's like a bell curve or whatever. It's like there's a weird level at the other end as well where it's like
stop taking your dog to the store. If your dog is not a service animal, if it's not a service animal, stop taking them to stores and restaurants. That shit needs to stop.
But I'd still prefer those people in our society as opposed to the people that want to just execute cats and dogs and get like some weird level of pleasure out of it for sure. Like one side
I
of
like
the
how
bell
you're
curve
conducting the orchestra with this laser pen now that you have access to it.
I know, I love it. So this guy replies saying, I also call my turd my baby, and I expect pet nutters to love, cherish, and pat my turd. I expect pet nutters to kiss and enjoy its presence. So he's just like absolutely unhinged about
fantasizing about kissing
pets.
turds again.
Yeah, again.
I am noticing a pattern now that you said it.
Relating it in the same kind of category as like, well, if they call their pets babies, then I should be allowed to call my turd my baby. How outrageous is that? So dumb.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid.
It's very clever argument. It's a very clever argument. I remember when that was started with racism back in the slave days. Black people are like poop. It's like, again, these people just have no argument. They're just mad and being keyboard warriors.
Well, here
it's
we go.
pathetic behavior.
This guy did actually make it a believable theory, or he further rationalizes it. This guy says, well, your turd actually came from your body. That makes your turd more your baby than a non-human animal. Like Sheldon from Big Bang Theory.
Ugh.
Fucking nerd.
Bazinga.
The original poster replies, lol, true. But imagine me forcing my turd on. Yeah, what the fuck? This is a fetish. But
he's rubbing his hands. Imagine me forcing my turd on someone.
That's not all he's rubbing, dude. This is like sexual. But imagine me forcing my turd on someone as pet owners do. They act like you owe them and have to enjoy their dog's presence and love them and cherish them and pat them. Why would someone do that to my turd, please? Someone touch my turd, please.
So I guess kids that are adopted aren't babies to anyone at all because they didn't come from that person. They came from someone else. I guess that's how that works.
It's just a dumb, stupid fucking argument that you would expect from a psychopath.
Yes,
like these people.
This is a group have gotten together in a warehouse. They've all pulled up a folding chair, and for days straight, they are just yelling, "Oh, I fucking hate dogs, and anyone who doesn't like them is stupid." And they're just hyping each other up to get madder and madder and madder and madder over this. Like, there's no arguments here. There's no what this subreddit should operate as is a place to feel secure with your decision. Hey, all my friends have pets. My parents had pets. I don't want any. Is that normal? And people go, yeah, you don't need pets. Look, I'm happy. But instead, it's turned into people just becoming absolute raging psychopaths over trying to justify that decision.
I suppose that's most Reddit communities, though. Again, that's why
it is a lot of Reddit communities that do that. Yeah.
All right. This final one is, of course, this is an LGBT issue or a social issue. The post says, being an LGBT pet non-enjoyer is so draining. Kai, do you want to read it?
I'm trans, and I don't have the means to live on my own. So I have always needed roommates. Let me tell you that, if you can't find roommates, there is always another solution, ... Well,
no, I think... I think they mean that, like, they want someone to like look after them, basically, because he says, I don't have the means to live on my own.
If only dogs were able to have enough cognizant recognition to not only be able to help people and provide a service for them, but they grew to like doing it and actively felt happy and rewarded doing that kind of stuff for people. But that'll never happen. That'd be just too much to ask.
He continues, let me tell you that I have never been able to live with friends and live without pets at the same time. So couchsurfing bum. I've tried living with strangers, but I really don't want to if I can avoid it. It seems like 99% of gay, lesbian, bi, or trans people are pet nutters. Normal people is what he's trying to say, by the way. Like, normal people like dogs.
Yeah,
What's
like
up with
pets.
that? Meanwhile, I'm here.
Also, he's saying
sleepy-
all of this while he's being a choosy beggar, basically, by
Yeah.
being like, these people won't let me, couch surf with them. Or sorry, they'll like the only people who I'm allowed to bum off and live with and they help me are people who own pets. How insufferable.
Yeah, maybe I'll
such a
leave some
victim.
Hershey's Kisses in between the couch cushions.
To say thank you for letting me stay
Yeah.
over.
It drives
Yeah.
me insane. The only reason anyone in this community would consider your reasoning to live without pets valid, ironic, is if you are vehemently allergic. I can't just want to be cat or dog free, especially cat free. Oh, with LGBT people, they can get behind someone not liking a dog. But a cat? They genuinely think you're either a sociopath, selfish, or a misogynist. Yeah, that is curious how everybody thinks you're a sociopath, selfish, misogynist. It just feels like finding a long-term monogamous lesbian I can be pet-free with is a literal pipe dream. All because I naively assumed I could be happy existing as a trans woman and not wanting pets too. It's like all of society has turned their back on me. LOL.
What the fuck does being LGBT or trans have to do with this at all?
It has nothing. And we're back to the insecurity argument. This person has their issues with being trans and the life that they're living through it, and they go, well, part of it is to blame on the pets. It's all insecurity posting. People, they put, it seems like 99.9% of gay, lesbian, bi, or trans people are pet nutters. No, 99.9% of people are pet nutters. People like animals. That's not crazy to think.
So stupid. All right.
Yeah.
This is the final one. It's a picture of a feast that someone has put together for a happy dog licking his lips. Very cute photo. And then the post title is just crazy.
Okay, well, what I laughed at really hard is you could post that exact post with the same title in the pet positive subreddits, and it would get upvotes and people would love it.
It's a very cute photo.
Well, it's a cute photo, and you're just calling the dog crazy. That's funny. Like this is also a pet positive post in the same post. It could work anywhere. You could post this anywhere, and people would upvote it. Put it on r/pics.
All right, so you guys, now that you've become acquainted with r/pet-free, I want to hear your theories on what issue the r/pet-free people have with this picture.
Wasting food for a dog who doesn't deserve it or won't even appreciate it.
I don't have this. They're starving Africans. Blah, blah, free Gaza.
Yeah. Listen, I totally am not projecting other issues. It's the dog's fault that 9/11 happened, okay? And here's my theory why.
As usual, a homeless or strapped for cash family could benefit from this, whereas this mutt would still happily eat its own shit and feel the same. 43 upvotes, right? I think it's even a bit disrespectful towards families who have financial struggle to upload something like that on Facebook. 22 upvotes. Yeah, it is. Gets me when people also complain about being broke yet still keep dogs. I mean, even one is so financially draining. Most expensive pet, in my opinion. If I was that strapped for cash, I'd have to give up the pet. My child and husband are more important. Animal won't care where its next meal comes from, as long as it gets it. 9 upvotes. Horses are more expensive, but yeah, that's just so gross. And to broadcast it, they could have donated that food to a food pantry. They should and could eat dog food. 2 votes.
It's not about the dog. Yes, we know a dog doesn't give a fuck if it eats dog food or steak. It's about the owner feeling happy, saying, look, I treated my dog. I did a nice fun thing. Let people have fun. That's all there is to it.
I love this for you.
It's like, okay, here. I just came up with a perfect example. It's like dressing a baby up in certain outfits. Babies don't care what they're wearing at all.
Yeah.
They don't even know they're wearing clothes. But you dress them up in cute outfits so you can go, oh, look at that. It's for the owner. It's for the parent. It's not for the animal.
Plus, who knows? The dog could enjoy it. We don't know.
Maybe it does. We don't know. I don't know how far dog psychology goes there. But at the very least, it's for the owner going, oh, I wanted to do something nice for my dog because I like my dog. The end.
Yeah,
that's as far as it needs to go.
And it's also not owed to like food pantries or anything like that. It's so innocuous.
Yeah. The food going to starving people argument is always terrible because you can always turn that argument around on other people. Okay, great. What are you doing for your local food pantry?
Yeah, I wonder what
you're bitching on Reddit.
These people are doing. I wonder what these people
Not
are
a goddamn
doing to
thing.
positively impact society.
That needs to happen every time people bring those arguments up. Oh, you made this much money and you didn't do any charity with it? You're a bad person. Okay, well, how much did you do? It's 99% of the time the answer is none. So shut up.
All right, final one.
Anyway.
This is a post from about rehoming cats or whatever, and the person someone replies in the comments saying, "I love this for you. I just surrendered my senior cat, and it was one of the best mature things I have ever done for myself. I love the peace and quiet. No more nasty ass litter tracked everywhere. No more litter. Period. No more random mean spirited attacks out of nowhere. No more 3 a.m. yowling. No more fur. I hate all these things too, by the way, about cats, but I love cats more than anything. Like that's the normal response. Like these things are annoying.
That's kind of a weird thing, Jackson, that you see those things, and as a mature adult, which ironically they're calling themselves mature in this post, but you as a mature adult go, yeah, those are annoying. The end. I like my cat. Yeah. Isn't that weird how you can do that and these people can't?
I love the love and entertainment that my cat gives me and the companionship that my cats give me. Anyway, no more vet bills and cat sitters, no more allergies, no more hardcore cleaning just to watch everything become dirty again within a couple of hours, no more Pika and puking episodes. I have slept so much better since she has been gone. What a fucking Jesus Christ. Not capable of love, this person. The stress of making sure that I go to bed without leaving anything out that the cat may destroy or try to eat and puke up later is now gone. For fuck's sake, I can now have any plan I want. I feel free. Animals will never step foot in my house again. Probably good. Like, yeah, obviously, this person is not capable of love, I would say.
Owning plants is pretty selfish. I mean, really? That costs money. There's people that
could have gone to a homeless person.
Yeah.
Did you ask the plant if it wants to live in your home and take it out of its environment? I don't think you did.
Filthy shit.
Yeah, you fucking dickhead.
People need to be shot in the fucking skull.
I'm gonna fucking kill you, whoever you are in real life from Reddit.
That is this segment of Downvoted, the search for the worst online community, r/pet free. Please send in.
Yay.
We'll have a survey. We'll have a little link below where you can leave a number between 1 and 10. We'll crowd rank it, basically. 10 being this is the worst online community, and 1 being, hey, I'm actually on r/pet free right now and I'm a top 1% poster. What are you talking about? It's not that bad.
The dogs made me post a 1. That's those motherfuckers. It's all their fault.
All right, let's find out what you guys voted. Go down below, enter into that. And then also, if you have suggestions for the next worst online community that we can compile some pictures of, send your suggestions to the official podcast yt@gmail.com. Yeah, that was it. They're awful. I'd rate this one pretty highly. Awful people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, but you gotta think in context. Like, there's gonna be other subreddits where it's like R murdering children. You know, don't get too crazy with your votes.
Also, I just noticed Pornhub is open up the top here of my tab. That is because I do want to. It was because we were talking about the porn stuff before, and I wanted to see if they accept Visa on their website.
Yeah, totally. Only reason. 100%. Yeah, totally. Why? Yeah. No other reason.
That's why I was late to this recording.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
I got distracted. Anyway, that's going to do it for my segment for this week. You guys got anything more, or do you want to move to the bonus?
Bonus.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us for this week's episode. You can head on over to official.men for a 7-day free trial to all of our shows, ad-free. Go check that out. You get access to bonus content as well. About an hour of extra content each week from us talking about whatever. It's our After Dark versions of the show where we talk about dirty stuff, even more dirty than the stuff we talked about this episode. So go check that out. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.